Ne ku kaseera kano tuli mu kunoonyereza tulabe abaana b'eno ensoma eri etya naye nga omulamwa gwa leero tugenda okwogera ku kigambo ekiyitibwa capitation grant. Jjukira capitation grant eno ze sente ziweebwayo gavumenti yasalawo nti jjukira abaana basomera bwereere abali masomero ga UPE naye ate waliwo sente ziweebwayo buli mwana afuna shillings 7 buli mwaka naye nga sente zino siza school fees si musaala gw'abasomesa wabula nti sente zino gavumenti yaziteekawo zirabe nti no ziyamba mu kuddukanya oba okugula ebintu ebiddukanya essomero. So omuntu wa leero oba abatuuze b'eno kabatunyonyole ku kigenda mu maaso ku nsonga eno.
Now that money is little, it does not accommodate the children, it cannot even facilitate even the learning of the children. It needs the government to increase that money to like at least 15,000 per child, such that even studies and also the learning of the children will be better.
Before I talk about the capitation grant,
yeah.
Generally, government allocates very little money in the education sector. When you look at the budget, it is not one of the serious priorities of government. Now, when you go talk about capitation grant, it is very, very, very little. It is peanut. You can't expect a child to use 7,500 shillings for a year, 3 times. It is terrible. Now, then, so it is not enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I want to conclude by saying that the people who are in charge, decision making in this country, their children are not in UP schools. They are not there. So they have no moral authority to increase the budget for education sector and also the capitation plan.
Thank you so much. Munafo omwami atunyonyodde natugamba ntino ye sente ezo munange ye abadde azimanyi bulungi nnyo naye nti sente zino ntono nnyo ku bintu abaana bye bakozesa amasomero. Esente zino ntono nnyo era yagamba sente zino zongerweko. So I've seen a teacher around here.
I would like to say something.
Okay, madam.
Okay, I am Tirota Jocelyn, the district speaker for Kwen district.
Yeah.
To me, I first of all want to thank government for initiating at least to support the children. But that grant is very small, as you have heard, and I want to say maybe government should increase on that fund, because it is a grant which can help the child, but because it is little, it is not doing everything. And some people now have taken an advantage of saying government has paid everything for our children and they cannot even meet to buy a book, neither do they even buy the uniform or even feeding the children in school. The parents have denied their responsibilities because they think government has paid everything for them. Yet in actual sense, what government has paid is something very small.
Manafo Muteso yatunyonyodde n'agamba nti bannange sente zino zo bo bazimanyi naye sente zino ntono nnyo nti ate ki sente zino ziyinudde nnyo abazadde beeyunulire ku sente zino bamanyi nti no bwe bawulira ebintu bye bityo nabo ne bagamba tebakyalina kye bayamba naye nga ate sente zino tezirina kye ziyamba. Bamanyi gavumenti abaana balina kusoma vira ddala buli kyetaagisa kyonna bagamba bakirekedde gavumenti oba abasomesa. So Mzee, tell us. Yeah. Is this money enough, the capitation grant?
No,
the way you see it.
This money called the capitation grant is not really enough. Even if it is very little money, even in the schools where this money is taken, it is not used in the way it is supposed to be used.
Why?
Because the money is supposed even to repair the desks, even to buy chalks. You find even a UP school lacking piece of chalks, and some desks are broken. There's no use of even repairing them. So this money is not even used as it is supposed to be used because it is not enough, and it is not really used as it is supposed to be used. In fact, that money affects the education. You know, in other schools where there are no desks, children cannot sit on the floor and they begin learning. So that's why I say this money, because it is not enough, it is not even enough to repair the broken desks, and it is not even enough to buy chalks, even to keep the very child is supposed to get that money.
Thank you. Mutesa tunyonyode nagamba nti ne sente zino akasanvu government zawaayo buli mwana omwaka mulamba okukola ebintu ng'ogula desks, naye agambye nti ate esente tezimala, nti ate abantu abamu bazikozesamu ebyabwe naddala abakulira amasomero, kati n'osanga nti kikozesa abaana mu nsoma, nti abaana mwana desk zamenyeka oba foomu kubatuula zamenyeka, ezo sente teziri okuddaabiriza foomu ezo, nti tegeeza bazikwasa amakubo amalala nagati obukikozesa nnyo ebyensoma, omwana n'asoma atya ng'atudde wansi. Kati mu kaseera kano twagala batubuulire bo ng'abasomesa oba abazadde bafaayo okulondoola sente zino, tulabe batunnyonnyole ki kye boogera ku kino. So madam, as a parent or teacher, do you monitor the expenditure of capitation grant in schools? Do you monitor that one?
Yes, we monitor. Like they can give a meeting, finance meeting, and after the finance meeting the grant is given. Like if it is $1 million, we lay it down for expenditure, buying scholastic materials like chalk, sportswear, other developmental programs at school like exams.
How does that affect the education system
Like
in the
now,
region?
if you don't have
In UPE?
chalk, if you don't have pieces of chalk, we shall not teach. We shall just sit in class and wait, because they delay to bring the grant, the total grant to the school. So we can say like 2 days, 3 days, there are no pieces of chalk. So it affects the learning of the child. In another way, like if there is no money for sports, it can even, the district can say there is no money, the grants have not been released, so we cannot do these activities because there is no money for the activities.
Is this common or once in a while?
Every term. It's like if it is this term, they've given this term like June up to again December, it is when they release for third term, so we suffer in between all those days.
Oh, thank you. Muna pa Mutesa nnyonnyodde ate nga musomesa agambye nti munange esente zino zikoseza ebyensoma by'abaana lwa nsonga zirwawo okujja ate ne bibazizze tezimala okugula ebintu nga chalk oba giyita ennoni kati n'agamba tino omusomesa ennoni bweziba nga zaweddewo talina kyakkola, alina kutuula butuuzi n'atunuulira abaana nabo ne bamutunuulira. N'agamba nti ekintu kino wabula kyo ensonga eno munnange y'amaanyi nnyo wabula bekikwatako balina okuvaayo balabe nga tino ensonga eno bagituna. Mu kaseera kano katugendeko ati tuwulire omukulu Stephen Bulalu nga ono senior education officer ne Capital district, katuwulire munnange kyagamba ku nsonga eno.
This capitation grant is given to schools in a kind of formula which has been arrived at by government. There is what we call the threshold for every school. Every release which is given, there is a threshold of 100,000 per school. That means a school receives a total of 900,000 in a year. That is a threshold for every school. And then the other bit is calculated according to the enrollment of the school. So per year, annually, a school gets 7,100 shillings per child per year. And of course, those funds are released on a termly basis, and it goes straight to school accounts. It doesn't come through us. We only monitor the use of it. These days we have got what we call EFT. It goes into the school accounts directly. Ours is to just see that it is utilized in the appropriate manner as laid down by the guidelines of government. This money, it is currently, we can say it is not enough, not sufficient, given the needs of schools. We have got the general administration. When you look at 7,100 per child per year, actually it is not sufficient. When you look at the private sector, a school can operate for a whole term when the releases have not come. Head teachers find it very difficult to run schools without funds. So the timeliness is very important, and the government should look into that. so that as we open in term, first term, second term, the money should be there for the head teachers to use.
Nenga jukira okunoonyeza okwakolebwa banaffe abatwaweza nga balina ebiwezo bomunange bakinoonyerezaako ne balaba ntino esente zino amasomero gonna bakola okunoonyeza amasomero nga2,000 ne bakizuula nti nno abaana kituufu abasomesa bakaaba esente zino tezimala. Abasomesa abamu era batuuka n'okugamba nti nno esente zino ziggwawo mangu nnyo nga n'etaamu tenabaako yabadde ne batuuka n'okukwata mu nsawo eyaabwe nazo esente zibalina ne ziggwawo naye ne baga nti waakiri gyandibadde $2,000. So madam now sir, what do you think can be done to solve this problem? How much do you think it will be enough and why? Yes, madam.
Now, I'm Chelimo Grace teacher at Kapchora Primary School. Now, I must say that all the stakeholders should come in and then tell how their views more about to raise how the money should come in. Because if a teacher sends away the child that the money is little, the parents will not understand. But if their parents are called meetings, they come in for meetings and then they are told that the money is not enough for their children, upkeep of the children in the school, then they will know it and they will come in contact with the head teacher, with the Ministry of Education, and then they are told that the money is not enough. We want you, the parents, to give hand. If the government is giving some small quota, you parents also give us something so that the education system comes up.
Thank you. Oli musomesa kuva eri mu Capital Primary School yagambye naga nti banange bekikwatako balina okwataganyizaamu n'abazadde n'agamba nti abazadde baveeyo nnyo begatte n'abasomesa nga baliwo ne headmaster batuule bakole enkuŋŋaana bayite officer oba education officer oba omukungu mu byenjigiriza mu ggwanga bababuulire babakubire omulanga guno nti bannange esente zino tezimala yalowooza nti no munnange kijja kuba nti no kitereeza embeera eno. Sir,
Yes.
yeah, have your say.
No, yeah, I support her. The parents should get involved in also improving the education of their children. Because government has problems of funds, of funding. So what we should agree is the government should come out with a policy integrating parents' contribution in the welfare of their children at school.
Thank you. Omuzadde naye ateeseza n'agamba nti abazadde balina okuvaamu n'abasomesa balabe nti naye obuzibu yabutadde ku gavumenti n'agamba gavumenti esuddeyo gwa n'agamba erina okuvaayo okulaba nti no ekintu kino ekikwasa n'amaanyi bongere ku ssente. Era twagala muzeeyi tubuulire magezi ki ge tuyitamu okulaba nti no ebintu bino bitereera.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
You know, in fact, if the parents cannot join the government and the government alone cannot manage to fund all this capitation grant to the children, so there is need for the parents to join the government and let them come together and we shall support the government so that our children will get money which will support them in the school.
Thank you. How much do you think is enough, Madam say?
Okay, to me I think if government could review its budgets for this grant, at least something to do with 20,000 above, and this money should be, maybe it should be 20,000 per term.
Oh.
Per child.
Per term. Per child, yeah.
Because if you now say 7,000 per year, that is very little money. So if it could be 20,000 per child per term.
Bannange omukulu ono mukadde atunyonyere n'agamba nti abazadde ekintu kyo temukirekera gavumenti yokka. Gavumenti abazadde mukikwasizeeko mulabe nti no ensonga eno mugitereeza. Awali amalibu mulabe nti munaye nga mugaziba. Omusomesa oli atunyonyodde n'agamba nti essente ezo ntono yakirabe ndikulule waakiri gyandibadde $2,000 ku ttaamu n'ejjukira gomanafu alaba Bukedde TV essente zo zetwogerako olwaleero Capitation grant ssente zo gavumenti eziwaayo singi kasanvu zeewaayo naye kukola ku mwaka mulamba omwana buli ali mu ssomero lya UPE USE naye ate munange bo abasomesa bagamba nti no essente za kasanvu omwaka ssente ntono nnyo n'ettaamu tezimala bagamba waakiri gyandibadde $2,000 buli ttaamu yokka.
I am called Sia George Ben, teacher Capital Primary School. My suggestion is that the government should review its budget. Much as the parents contribute something small, the government also should contribute some percentage, because the UPE was set by the government and its target is to ensure that there is high enrollment in schools. That is the major reason. So while the enrollment actually comes up in schools, therefore the government also should increase the budget, because in schools, because of the high enrollment, it has led to shortage of classes. It has also led to shortage of furniture, and also the teachers are not availed with the seating material. In some schools, especially in the rural setting and in high enrollment schools, the teachers sit on the desks because they are lacking the tables, they are lacking the chairs to sit. You know, a teacher is supposed to be in his or her office. The classroom is the office of a teacher. So in a teacher's office, like any other office, should have a ream of paper, should have sitting a material like good chairs, good tables, so that the teacher can be able to perform his or her duties well to achieve the academic target for the UPE program. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Musomesa anyonyode n'agamba ntino government okuva lwevaayo n'egamba ntino eyagala kulaba ntino omwana buli munayo omwana yena mwana wa Uganda ayina okufuna ebyenjigiriza ebirungi, n'agamba ntino kano olw'ensonga eyo government era eyongereremu ddala amaanyi eteekemu sente zino ezongereko okulaba ntino abasomesa abaana bafuna we batuula. N'agamba ntino ekyo buli musomesa kirasi gy'abasomesa ye office ye ayagala alabe nti abasomesa furniture bamufuna oba ebituulwako, n'agamba kyenyamiza okulaba ntino ate omusomesa atuula ku desk omwana kwe yandibadde atuula. So abadde asaba gavumenti mwongeremu amaanyi abasomesa bafune emmeeza, afune entebe n'empapula eziwandikibwako asobole okola munange naye office ye nga office z'abalala nebeera nga munange eri bulungi nnyo.